Our next guest is an Emmy-winning actor you know from shows such as The New Look and Bloodline, as well as films like Darkest Hour and Rogue One. He returns as director Orson Krennic in the second season of Andor. New episodes premiere Tuesdays on Disney+. Let's take a look.
Your colleagues, superiors, if they're not in this room, they're not cleared for the project. Colonel Yularen, Governor Tarkin, all senior commanders will be notified by the Emperor at the time of his choosing. Now, the group in this room is, of this moment, the tightest of closed circles. Any security violation will be brought to the Emperor's personal attention.
Please welcome back to the show, Ben Mendelsohn, everybody.
I'm good, but damn, Tash is a hard act to follow.
She's very good.
Ooh.
She's really in her element when she gets back to New York City.
Right, it's, fire.
So, this is a character, you're reprising your role of Krennic, Rogue One, a fantastic film. Fantastic film.
Thank you. Yep.
And when Tony Gilroy, who created this fantastic show, when he reached out to you to see if you want to do it again, were you excited?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And look, Krennic's a fantastic character, but he's a middle manager in Rogue One. He's the guy building a Death Star.
Yeah.
So I did make one request.
Which was?
Which was, well, let's pump up the volume a little bit. And I think, look, the show is fantastic.
Yeah.
I think it's, it exceeds all expectations, and I think we pumped up the volume.
You pumped up the volume. And again, your career has grown. You're not playing middle management anymore. You need a juicier part now.
Thank you very much.
Real quick, Tony wrote Michael Clayton.
Yes.
I mean, just as good a film as there is.
Yeah, right? I think I've seen that film probably 9-10 times.
Yeah.
I've found out majorly on him. It's a George Clooney film.
Yeah.
It's a killer film. I love that.
Yeah, I feel like it's for those of us who know, we should always spread the gospel of Michael Clayton.
Michael Clayton.
Yeah.
Michael Clayton.
Now,
in this time of a new pontiff, Michael Clayton.
Now, a lot of people have asked you, once they realized, Andor is a prequel to Rogue One, you're in Rogue One.
Yeah.
People would ask you all the time, are you going to reprise the role? And you would just straight up lie to them.
Yeah, I would.
Okay.
I would straight up lie to
What's behind that? What's behind your propensity to sort of lie about this sort of thing?
Okay, here's my take on the entertainment journalism and the entertainment field. It ain't nothing but entertaining, right? And the worst thing you can do is blow the surprise. Now, I talk yang, let's say, in interviews all the time, if they're sort of going off the boil or whatnot, and we want to make it fun. So, I will, I feel at liberty. In real life, in genuine human-to-human thing, I very, very rarely lie.
Got it.
But in entertainment, in this stuff, because then I just want to make it fun. Just want to make it fun.
I appreciate it. I mean, of course, now none of us can really believe that's the truth, but what about, is there a lie that you've said enough that people actually think it's true and you get follow-up questions about it?
Yeah. There's one from, I think, the early 90s where I said, I've written a few books. And people would ask me, where can I find these books? Oh, it's under a pseudonym. No, I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about that. It's, it's a different part of my art. And, so yeah, good luck finding those books. But I did actually write them. That's the thing, I just haven't published them.
I will say, oh my God, this is very good. As these go, these have gotten a lot better since, we were growing up. I mean, look at that. That looks just like you.
It's sort of got a bit of a Lee Majors vibe.
Yeah,
it's a little bit $6 Million man.
Were you happy when you found out you had your own action figure?
I was very happy.
Are you somebody will you ever take something on set, like a little, keepsake?
Yeah, all the time. I mean, yeah. You've been doing deep, dirty research. Okay, so a wardrobe department, right? I will announce at the start. Listen, I'm going to steal the wardrobe. So tell me what's problematic, and I won't steal that, but I'll steal the other stuff.
Okay.
And so, funnily enough,
but what if you steal this? What would you use it for?
if you steal that. You don't steal that.
Okay.
That one, you don't steal that, or because Disney come looking.
Oh, really? Yeah.
And they know where to find me.
Can you tell when the car rolls up? Are you like, that's a Disney car?
Oh, that's the worst thing. They don't use cars. They use really, like, you know, they are really good at this because they will often use people that look like they are, you know, in some kind of distress and homeless and whatnot. You'll go to give them some money or something and they'll grab you by the thing and they'll be like, a cape. A cape. I'll be like, all right. I said I was going to steal it. All right. You know, I go back.
That is
the
tricky.
Cape, they go.
They are. They have wonderful imaginations over at Disney.
That's why they're Disney.
Oh my God.
Long may you reign.
Yes, we. Krennic is obviously alive in Andor, but we know, and I feel like the film's been out long enough. Everybody in Rogue One dies. So you've died. You've died a fair amount in films.
In an inordinate amount, you might say.
But you also you do not like to watch your work after you make it.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if I name a film, can you tell me? Do you think how you died?
Go for
All
it,
right.
please.
Knowing.
Did the planet blow up?
Yeah, vaporized by solar flare. I'll give you that one.
Okay. All right. There you go.
Black Sea.
Oh, the sea, boom, like, that's it. The submarine. Yeah?
Drowns.
Yeah,
It
thank you,
drowned. Okay,
drowning.
great.
That's called drowning.
Bloodline.
Bloodline, I know. You know, well, they did a very, very bad thing, and I died as a result of it.
Okay. You don't want to be specific about how you died?
Well, I mean, didn't he bash me around the head with something and then drag me off, and then, you know, he did all sorts of things.
That's exactly what it says here, yeah. Animal Kingdom. The first time I saw another film, that's a Michael Clayton level film for me, Animal Kingdom.
Than't you very much.
How'd you die?
Boom!
By
my disgusting little nephew.
Okay.
Huh? Disloyal!
Do not support your character in Animal Kingdom. That's a bad position to take. What about Trespass?
Stab, kill, shoot.
Shot in the head. By family again.
Again, you
brother.
See?
The Marsh King's daughter.
That's got to be another familial death, I know.
Yeah. What about the King?
The King, I die of old age.
Yeah,
The King, I die of old age.
Yeah,
I was getting confused.
It's nice they finally gave you an old age one.
That's right, yeah.
You know what? It was like you've gone through enough. You deserve at least one old age.
One old age.
Natasha's going to be in the Fantastic Four movie. She's in the Marvel Universe, just like you.
Yes, I know. Yes, it's.
Do you have any thoughts about Fantastic Four as a team?
As a team?
Yeah. Do you like Fantastic Four?
No. I mean, you know, I'm sure that this Fantastic Four is going to be much, much better than the early canonical stuff.
The comic book. Fantastic
which I
Four.
think sucked. But you know, but it did spawn the Skrulls, and I got to give a lot of respect to the Skrulls.
Are made. Yep.
The Skrulls are good. Skrull Nation. Huh? We did all that work. Sam Jackson and all that. We did all that work. And what they do? Pam, pam. They killed me in that too. Am I dying here tonight?
No,
I mean metaphorically. I don't mean like, you know,
I think I'm speaking for myself. I can't wait until the next time you're here. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. It's always a pleasure.
Ben Mendelsohn. New episodes of Andor premiere Tuesdays on Disney+. I'll be right back.